Hello folks, in this video I'm just going to continue talking about knives that are made for very demanding environment. Before I proceed, I would like to thank Joyce from Spyderco for sending this particular knife all the way from Golden, Colorado. Now what I have with me here is the upgraded version of the Pacific Salt, which is called the Pacific Salt 2. Okay, this is Spyderco's latest model. In fact, this is a 2020 model, and it just arrived, a day ago via FedEx. And I'm just happy to share with you guys the features on this knife. And as far as I can see, the upgrade is quite impressive. You have alloy nuts and bolts. And even the back spring here is a very lightweight alloy that is blackened. It could even be a piece of carbon fiber, but I need more clarification on this from Spyderco. And like most of their popular series knife, this particular model can be actually taken apart to be serviced in the field. Now, the similarity that I mentioned earlier with the Endura, you can see the way the handle is built, has the same specs as the Spyderco Endura. It's just that the blade material that is used is the H1 steel, and this particular model here is a serrated version. The spider edge that you see here, it's very sharp, and if you're one of those guys who go out to sea a lot and you need to free stuff that are tangled by fishing line, the H1 steel that is impervious to corrosion will just eat through all these materials. It will free anything that is entangled, especially on your fishing line and all that. And as you can see, the knife is actually well built. It has this area that is grooved and textured for you to have a very good hole, and the round hole that you see is actually larger than other Spydercos by just a fraction, for people to use with glove hands. And opening and closing this knife is not an issue. It's just so smooth. And what I like about the design is the bi-directional texture that you have here. When you hold it in any environment, dry or wet, it just grips to your hand. And my preference for a folder from Spyderco, especially daily carry, would be this length, which is very suitable for basic chores. Anything that requires cutting, this is just the perfect shape and size. The pocket clip can be set up for tip down and tip up carry, also left and right. Now, the beauty of having a knife like that is the locking mechanism. You don't have to worry about left or right hand opening and closing. So you can do this the same way with your left hand, and close it, no problem. Just switch the clip, and it's good for left and right carry. So this configuration is quite ambidextrous. Now, the Pacific Salt 2 does carry a premium price when it comes to retail. I think this is well over 100 plus US dollars in the market. And if you want something that you want to use, especially in marine environment, and actually do not want to worry so much about cleaning up your knife after exposure to corrosive liquid like salt water, I think the Pacific Salt does live up to its expectation. I mean, I've used the Pacific Salt version 1 for quite some time, and I really find no problem in sharpening it. So with the serration, there are a lot of concern by folks about trying to get the edge in shape and all that. So if you get a Spyderco sharp maker, I don't think there's a problem. And just to update, the Spyderco sharpener, there's a new version called the Gauntlet, which I'm going to review later in another video. So yeah, there you have it. This is the Spyderco Pacific Salt 2. Thank you very much for watching.